welcome to the Sai Sessions. My name is Sai Jones, and today I'm joined by Jens that I've been obsessed with for a bit now. And I use obsessed appropriately, and you guys are probably going to find out why I'm using the words obsessed. I don't want to use your guys' first names simply because I have a whole thing that I want to lead into when it comes to that. So I'm joined by Musiq Monks. It's LOTv and Nick's the DJ right now. And without saying much or going much further, welcome to the Sai Sessions, Jens.
Thanks.
How are you guys doing?
Finally.
Yeah,
finally.
Finally. Because I've been trying to have you guys on the pod, but it was like a timing thing. I talked to Byron about it. I talked to Vitamin D about it. And now we're here, I guess. How are you guys doing?
Good. Good, and you?
Okay.
I'm good. Relax, guys. It's a relax. You can shake it out.
Okay.
Shake it out. I don't know how you gonna do like inhale, exhale, shake it out. We're a friendly platform. We're friendly, and like I said before, we went on live. Wuti, be yourself.
Yeah.
It's uncensored, but if you cuss, we're not editing it. But yeah, be yourselves. Yeah. It's nice to officially meet you, Jens. Actually, it's nice to officially meet you.
Same.
Yeah, I chose to not use your first names because I have a thing that I want to do. Have you guys ever tried Googling yourselves?
No. Okay. As
Musiq Monks. Yes. What did you see? Do you remember what you saw when you tried?
Next to DJ. Like my background, my own music background.
I want to Google you guys now, and then I want you to tell me what you see on your Google. Just tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Tell me. Zagat. What do you see?
I only see
music.
It's just music, yes.
Yeah.
Music.
Basically.
Albums.
Okay. Songs.
Yeah, that's basically it.
What do you?
I haven't. Did you ever have this view?
No, never.
Yeah,
Never.
it's the first time like seeing this kind of overview.
Do you like this view?
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's very.
Tell me what you don't see there. If you'll notice what you don't see.
Images.
Images. Okay.
Okay, I see a few images.
I did see a few images.
Yes, there is. There's like I think a lot of them. There's like a lot of them. When we were still having long hair.
Everything.
I see LOTv alone. I see Next alone.
So ask me what I did not see.
What did you not
I'm
see?
trying
What
to
I
identify.
wanted to see. So I didn't see the personal aspect of you guys because I was like, oh my goodness. What is their personal story? I see their professional story right in front of me. I can Google it.
Yeah.
But
Who is this?
Who exactly? Exactly. So we need to do that today. We really need to get into the hearts and the minds.
Yeah.
So do we have to tell people our ID names? Or?
No. I'm probably gonna. You don't have to. You don't have to. But if you go onto the Spotify's and the music streaming sites and you check the credits, definitely your names are going to be there.
Yeah.
But it sucks that like it doesn't say there. Let me say, as soon as I Google you, it says it doesn't have like a Ronaldo Goliath ... was born in. Do you get like a small bio or even Alistair Damon? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have any of that, and I really want to get to know you guys today, and I really want us to paint that picture and that timeline. So I don't know. Let's start from not the birth, obviously, of both of you guys, but I do want to know actually officially how old you guys are. Do you mind sharing how old you guys are?
It's fine. I guess it's fine. It's fine.
Madala. I'm your brother, Madala. I'm joking. Let's start there.
I'm 26 years.
26 years old. Okay, cool. Okay.
Turn 22.
You just turned, né? Because I saw something about your birthday.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
In July.
July.
Yes.
What's your star signs?
I'm a
Pisces and a Cancer.
Pisces, Cancer. Favorite food?
Are you
my
going first?
My friend eats anything.
No, but I have a favorite, preferably.
I don't know.
Spaghetti, your spaghetti.
Okay.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
I don't know. Like nothing. Nyama, nyana, pap, nyana.
Yeah, let me say that. Pop with meat, you
Yeah,
know,
man,
or chicken
Okay.
dust.
Okay.
I actually ate it yesterday.
Oh,
So-
good. Good. So we know you as producers, as DJs,
Mhm.
as remixers.
Mhm.
Which one came first for each one of you guys? And
There's the story.
Yeah.
There's the story. So
Yeah.
basically, we met in grade 10.
yes.
Like I told you.
Yes.
We met in grade 10. I was the DJ and he was the producer. So basically, we shared what we had.
Exchange
Hello, I actually
skills.
I like what you're doing. I'm interested. Can I be part of it?
Were you guys mates at that point?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
And okay.
So, can you give me some of your resources, what you have, what I need
It's
to use
firstly-
to start? Yeah.
Started at a point where I just had music
Yeah.
that I didn't play to anyone. So he was always the DJ guy, and finally he was like, "I'm hearing you. Like, let's let people hear this thing that you are doing." And then eventually it came to a point where, as he said, like, "Show me, what are you doing? How do you do this beat making things and whatever?"
Yeah.
And there's where we taught each other or exchange skills
Yes.
Okay.
in a way
Okay.
to say, okay, the DJ is gonna teach me how to DJ, and I'm gonna teach him how to
Make
produce.
Yeah. Okay.
In that
So
way.
I think I just want to go back. We are, by the way, in Boksburg. We, as you can see, because this is different from our normal setting, obviously. And I understand you guys grew
Yeah.
up here, both of you
Yeah.
guys, and that's where this friendship of yours also came from. You
Yes.
guys both grew up in the same area, obviously went to the same high school, and then decided to teach each other various skills. Okay, awesome. Well, what up until that point? Let's try to now paint the timeline a bit further. What then after that? What then happened between you guys as because that's not when Musiq Monks was obviously
Yes,
formed.
yes.
Yes.
You didn't even think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what happened after that?
So I was making music by myself. So I got the guy that's currently our road manager.
Yeah.
Keenan. Yeah, he was we were DO as well.
Yes.
And
Called Soul
Soul
Cafe.
Cafe.
Soul Cafe. At that time, we weren't doing deep house music.
What were you doing?
So we were strictly focused on
yeah, we
piano.
were.
But he was a soulful
yeah,
house
I done-
producer
I
before
I
piano.
my skills developed from trying to do deep house or soulful house. So you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And that time, I don't think piano was
It
a
wasn't.
thing.
I was actually
Yeah,
about
it
to say it has
wasn't.
to have
It
been
wasn't.
soulful
Yes.
first because Amapiano was
So there's where my producing thing started. But then obviously there was that birth of Amapiano at that time.
yeah,
And I
2018,
tried to-
2019. So I think, or am I too behind?
Yeah, it's more
No,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
grade
when-
10 was what, yeah?
in 2016,
2016.
2015.
No, I'm not talking I'm not talking about when Amapiano was still exclusive to certain producers or certain people.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yes.
about when I
Oh,
thought we
when
were
it-
talking.
oh,
Yeah, I
when
thought I was talking about, or
hit it,
you were talking
yeah.
about when it hit the people officially.
Yes,
but
yes.
okay, yes.
But then is that a genre came in?
yes,
It wasn't that popular at that time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
being into the cups
Yeah.
are a small thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Your MFR Soul,
yes.
all of those
Yeah.
guys, and we try to duplicate what they're doing.
Ah.
And there's where we got into this piano thing.
I-
Before it got to TikTok, I don't think TikTok existed at that
Not
time.
even.
mm,
So yeah, then I just try to duplicate what those guys are doing, and we managed to get that sound coming out
is
at
it?
that time as Soul Cafe,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
And at the time, Next was still just a DJ.
I was literally still a
And
DJ.
while we were just
I think it was
doing,
in 2016 where I started like actually pushing
Yeah.
myself as a DJ, being an
Yeah.
actual DJ.
Uh,
And in 2017, I won Battle of the DJs in Rega Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I decided, you know what, I want to do more than just being a DJ.
Sure.
I want to be called an actual artist,
Sure. Sure.
doing music,
Sure.
you know, like making the beatings.
Sure.
No, I need to find someone who can help me with
Sure.
this, and that's where my help came in.
Oh yeah.
and ever since we've been together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now I heard about a clique that you guys had of 9 people in it.
Yeah, yo.
Tell me about that.
Choma Entertainment.
Choma Entertainment.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So
Tell
then-
everyone about it.
That started, okay, it's so cafe.
That started-
Is everyone
It-
that's here right now
They
the
are
people that
where-
were on the clique?
Uh,
crazy.
basically
Bronwyn,
only
Keenan and
Alistair's
Bronwyn.
girlfriend and
Uh-huh.
Elwin. But
And this guy
this
also-
guy
Yeah,
has been with us.
there. He wasn't part of us,
He
but
wasn't,
he was,
but he's
he's
been
also
there.
a producer.
It's
too
so,
late.
Yeah.
What was
SDG projects. Né?
Yeah.
SDG projects?
Yeah,
You
SDG.
got that right. What was Choma Entertainment?
It was a entertainment
Click.
business, basically. A business.
So
Let me not
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
let me
business.
not
Those are two
say.
different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually started off by giving people what they actually want.
Yeah.
The young ones, because we were actually very
We
young.
were young at
We
that
were
time.
very young, so our
Mm.
focus was more on young people than the elderly people.
Yeah.
So
Young people run the streets, guys. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so at that time we decided, you know what, let's just start an entertainment business whereby we get everybody together,
Yes.
enjoy, and everything started at this yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
we're
everything
Yeah.
happened
perfect.
there.
How serendipitous.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah. It's perfect that we're shooting here, I guess. Yeah.
So okay, I told him, let him maybe bring some more memories back.
Yeah. You told
So-
me a lot, but
Yeah.
you didn't tell the cameras.
So
yes,
Choma
input.
Entertainment, I think it started when we had a school closing party. There's where the thing was
yes.
born.
It was Soul Cafe and Deep Freak
Yeah.
present before Choma Entertainment.
Yes,
So
yes.
we were all click at that time already.
As friends.
As
So
friends.
all of those guys that formulated Choma Entertainment was on that lineup at the same time, at the same year, I mean. And there's where we had like a school closing party, and you know how that turns out. Like the whole school knows they.
Yeah,
guys, it's not the same in the
we
Eastern
going
Cape, so I'm
there.
it's not the
We're
same.
going there to
Yeah,
Choma
so-
Entertainment, guys. There
Yeah.
were Soul Cafes.
So you
And
guys
then,
had a bit of
yeah.
influence in the area.
Yes, we
Yeah.
were influenced.
Okay, now it's different.
Yeah, I don't know now.
Well, you do
Now
live in
it's-
different areas, but
Yeah.
what's the difference
No, I'm
now?
saying that time, the Choma Entertainment brand was joined with the other group called Who's to Blame.
Yes, you told me about
Yes,
that.
I
Yes,
told
yes. Let's talk about that.
So
more.
they are the people that's usually doing events and things in the
in
Mhm.
the
in
area.
Regenpark, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So at that time we were very young, doing things they were doing. You understand? So that
Things
Uh,
like what?
like doing events
Okay,
and
cool.
things.
Okay.
Obviously we were on the producing side,
Yes.
which I don't think there was a lot of people in Regenpark that was doing like
It was
Yeah.
DJs basically. Yeah.
So we joined forces, and there's where that Choma Entertainment brand just took off. But then it remained that we were the producers in that whole clique,
Yeah.
Yes.
the three of us,
Yeah.
like Max, Keenan, and I.
Okay.
I actually started like, let's
Yeah.
say,
After,
long after Choma
yeah,
Entertainment. I will not say long, but in Choma Entertainment, but
yeah,
like time went on, I decided, let me get to this, man. I really like what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So
What happened to the clique then?
people
Ah.
chose different paths.
yeah, basically,
Yeah,
basically
Yeah.
it's over, you know.
yeah, people chose
I don't-
different paths. We are still friends. There's no
Yeah.
animosity or
Yeah.
anything, but
I mean, I'm cool if there is.
we are still friends, but we
I'm
just
not
had
gonna say
different. We just had different paths we chose. Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
That would make sense. I mean, if you have, it was a big group, so surely you're gonna
It
have
was-
different
It was a
ideas
very
and
big group.
visions
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
where you see
But
everything going.
Personally, what we done at that young age, I feel like it was.
It was worth it
It
for
was
me.
it was
Ah.
a stepping stone kind of
Yeah.
thing for us, because if I don't think like if we didn't do that, we weren't gonna have. I don't want to say the influence in Regenpark,
No, you can say that actually,
because
that worked.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was very much, it inputted in what you were doing
Yes,
in the
we
area.
were actually a very big influence because
Yeah.
after after Choma
Your mama seems like we were.
we actually were, because after Choma Entertainment, that's where
Yeah,
you know
okay,
how popcorn puts just
Yes.
that's where all the DJs
like
just came
inspiration
out,
kind
you
of
know.
vibes. Yeah.
I see.
Like Grega
Yeah.
Park is actually very, very talented when it comes to music.
Tell me more about Raka Park. It's my first time here. Tell me more.
Hey, this place.
Tell
There's
me more.
bad
And there's good.
and there's good.
Okay.
But
okay.
there's not
About it.
much good about
Okay.
it. But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
speak bad about my place,
Yeah.
because
I
I've
get it.
been
I-
loving
Yeah.
it, you know?
I get it. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
speak bad about my Kasi as well. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to. But I mean, I'm trying to also understand what kind of influence you guys had given in the area that you guys
Mhm.
had at such a young age also. Do
Yeah.
you get me? So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to understand what perhaps how that influence could have circulated
Yeah.
in this area. Like was it a word of mouth? Is it because you were so young and you linked with other young people?
As I
It
said,
was.
and
Yeah,
you said
I
you don't
think it was.
you don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like these guys are having the school closing party.
Yeah.
So automatically the whole school knows.
We going there and they
Yes, the
actually
guys.
know who's doing
So
the event.
eventually they knew, even at school, the people, like, if they need sound, we the guys.
We the guys, it's
Ah.
If
true.
they
Like,
need
they came
such
to us.
things, you understand?
Yeah.
So there's where that reputation
I see.
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
Tell me something actually. I see where we are now in our timeline because we are trying to pin a timeline.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell me something. I want to know what drives or inspired you as individuals
Yeah.
at such a young age to try and do what you guys were doing.
I don't know. I
Mm,
actually
but,
like music. I don't know. I just like music. My whole family is actually
Yeah.
in music. I had it. My father was in a band called Frank Felix band.
Mhm.
So they were doing music. That was literally my whole family doing the
Ah.
band. Each of them played an instrument. They know how to make music from scratch, starting it with physical instruments.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
basically, I just did it digitally. Now,
Sure.
busy doing it digitally.
Mhm.
Sure.
So at that time, it was basically just growing up listening to what my father's listening to.
Yeah.
James, your old school music, even gospel.
Yes.
So
What,
yeah,
What about you?
Oh,
Hello.
same. I was just influenced by music at a very young age. My story actually started when I just pushed a piano in my hands.
Very good. I want to know all about that.
Yeah, and like, you're gonna play piano, and this is your birthday gift.
Sure.
Find yourself there one. Wasn't a very modest piano. They had some off keys, and that made you have to know what's the on
You have
key.
to find your way through.
Yes. So I think that's also like that foundation that made me like go into music production.
Sure.
At first, then, not to say DJ. I didn't have idea to even DJ one day. So I just wanted to make music. I got the thing on the phone, Caustic.
Caustic, yes. That's
Yes,
where it
all-
started.
everything started.
Okay.
That's
You're
where everything
unlimited,
started.
so that's where he started.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so on the phone, with that piano drilling, got the thing on the phone, and then there's where I found my way into production.
Sure.
then what basically pushed us more was Keenan's father.
Okay.
He's actually a
Also-
vocalist.
Yeah.
The one that cut.
The
Yes.
I remember Keenan's
Very
song.
good
So
vocalist.
it's
Yeah.
a very
Yeah.
musical.
Keenan
Yeah.
is
Circle
actually a
and-
He's a
percussionist.
percussionist.
He plays
Yeah.
drums,
So there's influence.
in the
Yes.
clip.
Like, yeah.
Yes, it's very interesting to find these details out. And like I said, these details are not on the
Yeah.
interwebs.
Definitely.
They're not on the internet. It's just so you know. So
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're there now, whereby you guys have this influence, and you guys decide to start this holistic entertainment umbrella. That's what I'm gonna call it. You guys decide that, and we talked about also how perhaps your families and has influenced you. Yeah. Exactly, has influenced you. Where are we now? Like, where are we now? We're between Musiq Monks forming, and where are we now?
Oh, we are just before.
Yeah, just before. So
when Nate started producing now, after that,
yes. That's where I started making music.
What year was this? Do you remember?
2
years after school.
2 years, 2019.
I love how you say 2 years after school. We need to know the years.
2019.
We don't know the years.
I think it was 2019 where it actually was, it interested me. That's why I came to Keenan, to Elster. I was like, guys, you know what? I want this program.
Sure.
I want to make music,
sure.
you know. And at that time, I grew, pushed myself as a DJ still. Nobody knows that I'm making music. But I made music. I called them. I was like, guys, what do you think about this song? Elster will be like, hey, Keenan, come here. What next are doing? Yeah, man, bruh. What?
Edit 1, 2, 3,
you know,
do this, do that.
Okay, so I want to actually know, you had them as references for what's good and what's not good. Yeah.
Yes, who was all the time. The guy that just stood up SDG projects, he also told me as time went on, bruh, your music sounds like Alistair and Keenan. Please try find yourself.
But it was obvious.
Actually, that motivated me more to change what I wanted to actually do.
I see. Who was your point of reference?
Personally,
I don't think it was.
Yeah, you had to kind of
personally, and he will always repeats it to people that's always trying to get into this thing that we're doing. Sure. They always want to learn from us.
Yeah.
And say, give us FL Studio, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He will always reference this, and I told him the same thing. I'm gonna give you the program, but find yourself.
Yes.
Sure.
Because there's where you're going to
get
your sound.
In most of the time, because if you have time for it.
Yes.
That's what they told me. Like, gave me the program. Next, do you know what to do? Do you have time for it? I'm not gonna learn you anything. Find yourself.
Sure. Okay. I think in my mind, maybe I'm faster than probably someone else, but maybe it's because I've kind of dug a little bit into trying to find a little bit about your guys' background. I think we've gotten to the point where we can lead into Musiq Monks.
Yes.
So what now outside of being Choma Entertainment was the determining factor of let's be Musiq Monks? You and me. Let's do it.
I can explain it.
Let's do it.
So once more referencing the Soul Cafe era.
Sure.
Things happened there. Not bad or anything, but we had to
that's bad.
No,
it's not
bad.
That's fine. I'm just saying it's okay.
We were just like had other obligations to focus on,
like
school studies and whatever. So there was a certain time where we were like not doing any music, and COVID came, and everything just happened at that time. So when I decided I'm gonna start producing now again, I decided I'm gonna go back to my roots where I started. Teaching myself music production through deep house and so forth.
I see.
So I started doing that, and Next was still doing piano. He was still consistent. The time.
Where's that piano? Where is this piano actually? Where is it? Wherever it is.
I actually found the USB where all our pianos, the old ones.
Yeah, so it came to a point where I done this deep house and so forth thing by myself now as LOTv, and Next was doing the piano thing. So I was like, bruh, are you gonna push the piano? Are you gonna push?
And it's getting you nowhere. Are you going there or are you coming with me?
We done one song together, and that's where we decided, you know what, let's try the deep house scene.
Sure.
Let's see where it's gonna take us. In a few months or so.
How it actually started.
Sure.
We had a few names,
just brainstorming.
Brainstorming names, Went through YouTube, searching for music, like find references to how we can find the deep house for ourselves. And that's where we saw the song Speak Lord.
Yeah.
By sculptured music.
Yeah, but the
But
Chima
actual
remix.
Chima
music
remix.
was-
There's a lot of remixes.
Someone
for
did the
song.
chords, you know,
Okay.
the chords, the bass line. So we decided, you know what, we're
Yes.
gonna do a
Do
remix
that.
for this song.
Yeah,
We don't care what people are gonna say.
Uh,
What
we
they
know
think.
it's copyright and what.
So we decided we're gonna take that whole thing. We're gonna do. We didn't find the vocal, but we actually found the full original vocal.
Yes, where they sampled it from.
Where they
Yeah,
sampled
yeah.
it from,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
chopped it up ourselves. We did the remix. That's where Musiq Monks actually started.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Musiq Monks
It
at
was
that time
Next
because
the
the
DJ
song
and
said
LO
Next the
Cafe.
DJ and
Yeah.
LO Cafe.
The sample is still on YouTube.
Is
You
it
can
still
search,
on
Is
yeah.
YouTube?
Next the
YouTube.
DJ and
And-
Yeah.
LO Cafe.
Are you keeping an eye on that?
No.
I don't care.
You should.
It's
I'm
a
sure I
sample.
don't
It's
care.
like a
Oh,
sample.
but also remember what YouTube does. Okay, so I'm also, we're all about music business as well on this podcast. So I always am like asking people, are you keeping an eye on that? I know it's a bootleg, but are you keeping an eye on that?
Yeah.
Because YouTube sometimes doesn't give a damn. If that thing has views, YouTube can pay you eventually. YouTube can
Yeah.
pay you eventually.
But you know this thing called various artists, I don't know. It's the actual person or group or I don't know that make the song actually.
Oh, which is annoying actually. How do they get people's music and then they mix
That's-
it?
I don't know,
We,
because
we,
we
we
reached
reached a certain point where we were like, they're hacking our PC
Yeah.
or something. Where are they getting the music
Where are
from?
they getting this music
But
from?
at that time we did some direct purchases, you know, like
Yeah.
Night S, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know where he got the song. Earfuso was actually the one
Yes.
who introduced the song.
Yes.
to
Yeah.
people.
I think I was introduced through Earfuso as well to that particular song. Yeah.
So I think that was the end basically, and then we started selling the song like direct purchase. You know, we got an email from
What
Scout
traction?
told us, you know what, you can give the song out to your people, but you can't actually see the vocals.
Yes, you can't. Yeah, copyright.
That the only way we could make money out of it, selling it direct purchase. People, we were actually growing our fans, our supporters.
Yeah, in that way.
In
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Through Earfuso.
I'm pretty sure Bandcamp wouldn't say anything though, but that's just saying.
Yeah.
Would they say something?
They won't say
Nah.
anything.
These Americans have unofficial bootlegs everywhere on
Yeah,
Bandcamp though,
exactly.
so
And I recently found it.
I need to look into that.
All the
Yes,
all of them. And we have a lot.
Maybe you could sell them in a stick. I don't know. I
Like
don't know.
physical.
Like a physical stick, but like an encrypted stick though. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You're gonna have to pay for remixes. People don't know.
They'll fetch,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we are at okay, so Musiq Monks formed. What was the year, by the way?
Was in
2021. Yes, 2021. Which, by the way, it feels like you guys have been together for longer than 2021. I'm not gonna
Yes,
lie.
I can actually remember the date when we officially started.
Yeah,
Musiq
the
Monks
page,
was
and
on
that's-
30th of July.
July,
Our
yeah.
first mixtape was at the end of August.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Of
that's
2021.
remixes.
Yo,
What was the first mixtape you guys dropped as Musiq Monks?
Monktown Soul, Series
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't I see that one?
We actually have 3 out, ne?
1. Yeah.
We have
And
three.
people are
Before-
crying like
Of
"Man."
Motown Soul.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did see them.
Yes.
Sorry. Now I'm seeming that's
Yeah.
like a bad girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it now. Musiq Monks does release the music. You guys identified the sound that you guys wanted to go with, right? At that point, did you?
Not really.
Not yet.
But the way we saw, we identified something where he said now that we sold that remix as direct purchase.
Yes.
So we saw
Yeah, that's something. Yeah.
money. So let's make more remixes.
Sure.
Do it in a mixtape form.
Sure.
And that same list of people that bought,
Sure.
we're gonna sell this
Sure.
to, like, guys, there's new music out.
Yeah.
And eventually we did make money from it.
Yeah.
But the moment we started now taking this direct purchase thing, or like just minusing the direct purchase thing because we want to release our music now officially, on platforms, there's where that direct purchase came back for us.
Okay.
Because when you want to release your song, you thinking, okay, we're gonna make money before the release.
Yeah.
And then you will sell it.
Yeah.
But then that songs leak and
Yes.
You know, you don't
Who's
get the
leaking
full
music?
You don't
and
get the
before
full
you
credit for it,
before
basically.
it releases, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, who's leaking music? Unless you guys have like I don't know. Do you guys send your music to certain people before you release it?
We did.
We did
do
like
that.
I mean, that
sealing
doesn't-
it basically.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what we did.
We
By
did that
sealing
before.
it, that's the only way we gave you music. Like if you need the song, you must pay
must pay some
250
money for
or
it.
you know,
besides the
must pay
sealing,
something for it.
those big DJs we were like, give
Okay, you
the
know
guys,
what, guys,
put the
push,
brand
help
out
us,
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
help us push
And
the
I
brand.
think there's where
It probably
things
might
went
have got
left.
lost.
Yeah.
I have never leaked anything that was given to me as a promo, for instance.
Yeah.
I've never.
yeah.
So I'm trying to understand, like, how do you?
Try and value that thing
I
because
really
yeah.
do. I realize that some record labels now they send you a stream link that you can't exactly download.
Yes, but
But you can stream it, but you
Yeah.
can listen to
Sample.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can like
Sample,
listen to
yeah.
it a little bit. I hate it when they do that because I need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should feel that way.
I need to hear
Yeah.
the whole thing.
But to me, it was like that because that's where I actually saw that, you know what, direct purchase is money that's going
There's definitely.
it's coming in now and going out immediately.
Yeah.
It's not money that's gonna stay in build the brand, you know.
What do you mean?
By selling our music,
Yes.
that's how it got leaked. With selling it. So we had a discussion, you know what, we're not doing
it tight,
this
yeah.
Yeah,
direct
no more
purchase thing
direct
anymore.
purchases.
We're gonna release our music and at the end of the day, we'll see how much we made out of it.
Yeah, claim
You know.
royalties or
Oh,
whatever
yes.
returns.
Is this advice, let's say, that you stand behind? I just want to know. Is you stand behind this?
Like,
Just
I don't know what's people's thing on exclusive music,
Say.
on this lock tune things,
Say.
because there's so much music on the internet
Yes.
that you don't know,
That's true.
and you could be
That's true.
streaming it
Yes.
and adding to that person's
Yeah.
streaming
Yes.
numbers. You understand?
Yeah.
But there's where we just decided, like, fine, it's quick money. We can make this
But it's
because
not
people
worth it.
love this
It's not-
exclusive
it's not
thing,
actually
but
working
it's
for
not worth it.
Yeah.
Remember we had two selling a
Yeah.
song for like
For-
let's say 100 rand. I'm
Yeah.
giving him a 50 rand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We buy flavor, we buy, you know.
Yeah, it's just daily expenses, daily
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Finish with the money.
Okay.
The money's just gone.
So
like,
that's what it means. It comes, then it
It-
goes.
it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense though, because it's not like durable for the long term.
Mhm.
Do you get me?
And I'm
Like-
not gonna lie, men are actually really reckless spenders. So we want actually people that are focused on let's build the brand, put
Mhm,
money into it, you know. Because we had resources.
But we did do that.
Assets to
To a
work
certain-
with.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, we decided, you know what, let's put something into this,
Mhm.
buy something we can see every day, you know.
So your work with certain record labels didn't come from this mentality.
Record labels is another.
Hey, you know what, man?
Book.
When we
What
speak,
book?
we
Okay,
actually
okay.
speak things we didn't think about even.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
comes out like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
And then
Actually
it's
thought about
noted.
something. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We've gotten ahead of ourselves. I'm even confused. No, I'm not, but I don't wanna, I want us to be on the same page about everything.
Yes, yes.
I want us, that's why we're doing the whole thing of trying to paint the timeline of Musiq
yeah.
Monks, you get me? So, you sort of found the sound and released this bootleg that you guys released, and you realized that there's something there. And then can you now today say you've identified Musiq Monks' sound?
That's something.
I don't
We've-
know. We
Oh,
always
what's
wanna
your
try something
view
new.
on that? Yeah, what's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
view on that?
Personally,
You don't, yeah.
we'll do deep tech, we'll do Afro, we'll do soulful house. But for some reason, people
Just know.
says we have a sound.
People just
There
know
is
what
a-
music
feel-
I'm not gonna lie, there is a Musiq Monks sound. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Even
don't
with some
know.
of the people you worked with, I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can-
hear
yeah,
it.
we
Like, okay,
present.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we
it
don't
is.
know about
You
it.
don't know
Maybe
about
you
it.
can
And we
explain to
still
us
feeling-
how it sounds, what it sounds
Yeah.
like, what it is. We
So
need-
difficult to
we
explain,
need to
but I know it though.
Yeah, so it's not that we haven't identified it, but we're still trying to find our solid ground to say, this is what we're going with. Like your China Chameleon, you know,
Sure.
you
We never
yam.
happy. That's the other
Sure.
thing. We
Never happy.
Okay.
We like feel like we don't know
I'm
if
never
that sounds
happy.
like us.
I'm never happy because I want to do something new always. You know, I don't
Yes.
want.
So you don't believe in boxing yourselves into
Yes.
a
Yes.
certain sound.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's nice the fact that people can hear when we are present. So
But I don't
we're
know.
trying to identify to that people are.
But I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. There's a okay. So here's how I got introduced by you guys. It was honestly not that far long ago, and I went on a deep dive, of kind of getting to know your guys' music. It was. I got a promo from Deep House SA. I think it was just after you guys released Cusp or something like that.
Yeah, the Cusp.
So, yeah. So when I listened to Cusp, I was like, oh my goodness.
Who's this?
Who's this exactly? I was like, oh my goodness, who's this? I was so amazed, and I played it on repeat.
Yeah.
I played on repeat. If someone entered my car, I was like, dude, do you know these guys?
Yeah.
Dude, do you know these guys? Do you get me? So that was when I kind of was like, okay, this is where my obsession now came on.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. But then there's a project that you guys released with Salvo Music.
That's for
So
me our
different
best.
also. I love it.
That's the
Is that what
most
you like? The one that
different.
you-
That's
so
basically
different.
what
Ah,
always
that's what I was
telling a
getting
story.
to.
Always
Yeah.
telling a story. Like there's a song we released under Kindred. That song was
It
like
was our
9
first
minutes.
release, no?
that was-
No, first
It
release.
was our first release.
Sure.
Yes, under Kindred. It was like
Can it be
9 minutes that song.
Sure.
So that's actually
Storytelling.
what we
Yeah.
wanted to do. Basically, only tell stories to people
I
through
love that.
music,
I love
not
that.
with lyrics, but through
Through
music.
Yeah,
music.
just no song sample saying, I'm
Yeah.
so old.
No.
I'm not referencing that song, but I'm just saying like a sing-along kind of thing is not present, but the music.
That's what I realized.
Yes.
That's what I realized. Because having seen you guys through Cusp, and then now I'm looking back and I'm listening to something you probably might have released before Cusp. I'm like, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
You know, but in a good way for me,
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
in a good way. So, and that's what I understand when you guys say you don't want to box yourself into a certain thing.
Yeah.
It seems as though you're on the same page about what you guys as Musiq Monks, as a duo.
Yeah, there's
Like, it
a
seems as
great
though-
understanding when it comes to that.
Yeah.
When we say today we in studio, we going to this field, and I exactly knows. Like
Ah.
if he says we in your funky field today,
Yeah.
we know.
We might struggle a bit, you know, because
Yeah.
we don't know the feel, how to
Yeah.
explain
But we're
it,
gonna
but
figure
we're
it
gonna
out, yeah.
find it out.
Sure, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a
Yeah.
situation where you find yourself not on the same page?
Yes.
There is.
Oh, we do have disagreements. I'm not gonna lie.
What do they
So-
look like?
It's
You know,
minor.
I
it's
don't like
minor.
it.
So
Okay, do it like
the,
this.
the best I can tell you, the disagreement that I can always laugh. Bruh, use your musical ears. Listen, man. There's always like there, but it's minor. It's minor. It's minor. He knows. He knows. You know, bruh,
And then what do you
listen,
find? Do you
bruh.
find yourself getting there all now? Okay, now I hear what
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's
eventually.
technically like we in a relationship, like
Essentially,
fighting
you
Yeah.
guys
about
are. You guys are
something,
married,
you know?
actually.
No,
low-key.
we're not.
You kind of are.
Yeah.
You kind of are, because
Yeah.
you make babies together.
Yeah, which is
You raise
music.
babies.
Okay,
together.
music.
Yes,
Yes,
our
we're
baby
talking about
product.
music. That's
You are married. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Let's talk about some of the people that you've released under. Do you have a favorite relationship?
ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Yes.
You
I would
Yeah.
say groove on.
Yeah.
Groove on Records.
Yeah,
Ecstasy.
the most transparent.
Most
Ah.
transparent.
Most
guys.
transparent, yes.
Then I would say Salvo Records.
Yes, Zito.
Zito.
Very close with Zito.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This is my personal favorite.
Yeah,
Like
I-
starting from the top, going down.
We on the
Tell
same
me.
page.
Okay,
So
let's see.
then, so then it's, I would say Kendall.
Candid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Mood.
label did we release under? No, let me start by number one, Musiq Monks label. number
I was
one.
about to ask you.
Yes,
You guys
Musiq
have your
Monks,
own.
We
Yeah.
released our album. Musiq Monks is number one.
Yeah. Okay.
Then Groove On.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Silver, Candid Beings. Who else?
That's about it, my friend. Oh yeah, we released on Yalti Music
Oh, that was
of Dustino.
compilations. Yeah. Yalti Records.
Okay.
Under Dustino.
Do you guys, are there any like major hiccups that you found yourself in with
We don't want to
scenarios?
disclose
Maybe
that.
scenarios and not like.
Nah, I don't. I feel I'm not gonna speak about it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask
Nah,
about
I don't
those
want to
things,
speak
and I saw
about
you.
it.
Because people
Okay.
that
Because those guys are actually very big, so I don't want to mention
Okay,
names.
let's not. I know what
I
he's
just don't wanna
referring
speak
to.
about it.
I'm not gonna put titles to it.
sure.
But what the cusp is EP.
EP.
What the cusp EP.
Yeah.
We had to release it on a label before that,
Yeah.
before Groove On.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Yo,
then
this actually made me very angry.
no,
Are you triggered? I'm sorry.
we were boiling. We were
These are so
boiling.
important
I
to know,
actually
by the way,
found-
because
And
when
the same happened to Artwork now with the album. You see that the
Uh,
pre-masters being leaked.
I saw
Yes.
that.
So that
actually.
happened with Cast.
And I actually had to phone people like, guys, what
I-
do we do in this situation, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was like,
Because
I just sent you the music.
Sales.
Like today, I'm sending you the music today. Tomorrow it's in someone else's
That's
mixtape.
crazy.
6 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting phone calls from the
Hey,
producers
that
that
song,
worked
that
with
song.
us on
Yeah.
collaborations. Like, bro, what's this now? And I'm like, okay, I know who I sent it to. I'm gonna go to them straight.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask anybody anything. I'm gonna go. I phoned him first. I'm like, hello, bruh. With the
Yes,
pre-masters got
happened now.
leaked.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what happened. But let me
Pre-masters.
phone this guy and find out
What
what
happened?
happened. No, my USB was there. The friends recorded it, and. So I'm like, bro,
Why is it on
Pre-masters
your
lie.
USB?
That's a lie. I'm gonna call it out.
I'm
That's a
gonna
lie.
say it's
That's
a lie. Like pre-masters, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
a lie.
song, you know, you a producer yourself. You know how
Yeah,
pre-masters
yeah,
sound.
Yeah. That's
Like,
a lie.
okay, you
I
know
can
what? We're
call
gonna
that
get
right
it
now.
out as soon as possible. They send us masters. I'm like, no, I'm not going with this. I
Yeah.
disagree.
Yeah,
Because this masters,
It was
nah, it
bad.
sounds
Not the
like
one.
pre-masters.
So are you telling me that that particular project was leaked before you guys released
Yes.
it?
Yes, there were
And that's
videos
why-
out where you know, on a mixer,
Yes.
the gain,
they
everything.
Yeah, it
I'm
was like.
equalize it live because it sounds
And
crazy.
there's where we actually, why he's appreciative to Groove On Records. He came in for us at that specific
Oh,
time.
yeah.
It was like, guys, you know what? We're
Let's-
gonna get
let's
this thing
release
out.
it.
We actually wanted to do the cover art was actually a single song. For a
Yeah.
song we did
Yeah.
that still did not release. I don't think we want to release it.
Yeah.
But that song, the cover art was basically for a single song. So we decided, you know what, guys, I'm taking this cover art, I'm doing
Making
you,
it.
Yeah.
you guys this EP, I'm gonna do you guys this favor.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
actually the best. He came out.
it came
like-
out the best
Yeah.
situation. Because you know, it's very important for, let me say, your supporters to know these things, because your supporters are also young musicians who are looking up to you guys.
Yeah.
And so they might find themselves in a pickle where they're like, oh my goodness, this just happened to me. What do I do?
Yes.
So
yes.
it's very important to kind of hear what people you look up to and what they would do or what they would say in a situation like
Yes.
that. On some, this is how you handle it. This is how you handle it. Is that the best way you guys could have handled that particular situation, or is there
For
another
me
way?
personally,
Yes,
that was
it just
the
had to
best
get
way.
out, because if we just decided, it's leaked, we're never gonna release it. People were
We
always
weren't
gonna
gonna-
be stuck with that
Yeah.
pre-master
And we weren't
sound
gonna have
of
the
it.
streams we have
Sure.
today. Like we have like
You guys have
140,
streams,
200 now.
142,
Because I'm probably like
100 and
40% of
something
Yeah,
Thousand.
but yeah.
streams on only Think About Me.
Yeah.
Basically, it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
100 and something
Yeah.
streams. I checked like the other day, 2 days ago. I
Yeah.
actually just decided, you know what, let me go
Let
check
me
the
go check.
streams.
You should. You should.
Yeah.
Keep an eye and watch your music. That's your business.
Yeah.
That's your business, man. You need to
Yeah.
keep an eye on
But
what's
it was
happening over
actually
there.
something that pushed us more, gave us more.
Yeah.
After all
And
that,
that song
happened,
gained traction, yo.
yeah.
Which one? Think about me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
after we
Brought a
dropped,
lot of
after we
things
dropped the
towards-
album, that song, the streams
got more
increased
listeners.
more.
Yeah.
Ah, that's wow. I mean, look, we're not surprised because the one thing that people always say is that you can never. The music speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And with you guys,
That was our motto. Like,
yeah. The
We're not
music
gonna
speaks
go
for
to
itself.
people and be like, you know,
And
what, we
people-
are producers, we are this, we are that. No, the music will tell you that.
Yeah.
These guys are producers.
Yeah.
These guys just made the song you are listening to. So these guys, you know, the song is gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
And what usually surprises people when they meet us, they're like, you guys are so cool. Like, are you guys really?
Do they expect you to like?
Be like,
Yeah, bouncers, you know, a lot of bouncers around us. Road manager, no.
We hate it.
No,
we
no
like,
pictures. No, we're not even that way. But
I like socializing.
I'm
That's
that.
very good.
I would always say it's better to be around your supporters.
Mm.
Be around the people who made you who you are today.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
than
true.
to have and show a face you don't even have, a background you don't even have. Like to me personally, I would like to walk in Rega Park all the time.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen to us.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah.
because people actually like us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Because you are about the people.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. You are about the
we
people.
appreciate the people.
Yeah. And I find that so lacking in a lot of people. But I'm not gonna be here and try to
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Out
people that
people.
actually inspire us during this time.
really. What do you mean during this time?
I would start off by going back then that you guys are actually great. You guys should push the people that actually put the effort into us.
Okay. Are you talking about people that you can name names?
I can name a few. Uncle Ricky is one.
Yo, we still here, even it
There's actually a lot of people.
I thought you meant
There's
like
a lot of people.
Yeah.
people that you can in the industry that you can attribute some of your work or your success. You can be like, you know what, this one definitely. Oh yeah, I know this
Yeah.
guy. Like
The
there
day
are
I
some
can
people.
actually make trillions, I'll go back and be like, you know what?
Yeah, here you go,
Thank
Maya.
you.
Are there people that make you feel the opposite of that?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna mention.
Users and abusers.
Users and abusers. I can relate to that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a woman in entertainment, so you must know how much abuse and use I've been through. You can imagine.
Yeah.
Even if you try to imagine, it wouldn't even fit to the imagination that you that you must have thought. That you
Yeah.
must have thought. Okay, so where are we now as Musiq Monks? You guys dropped it was a debut album.
Yes.
It was a debut.
Yes.
Astrology is a
It was
debut.
due 3 years before the time.
Kinda a little bit.
2 years
Some
before
time
the
there.
time.
Tell me about the how everything came to the point where you guys are like, we can drop this as an album.
Can I
It
just
was
can
the
I just
idea.
say this quickly?
Yo.
So I was like, I'm not a creative guy when it comes to names, you know, naming a song.
yeah.
I would
Yeah.
always go to Elster, I'll be like, friend, get the song's name for us, please. Listen to it. Yeah, how it
Yeah.
sounds. Tell me what the song tells you. Let's give it a name. So I was like, okay, guys, we do it. Spoke to Keenan, to Bronito, and we had another friend, Kieran. So we spoke to him like, guys, we're gonna do an album, so we actually need peace. Leave us alone.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
So
I'll get out.
we brainstormed on a name. I was like, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I
No,
can't
they
find a
in the
name
day,
because my thing was I wanted us to focus on Musiq Monks. Is whatever we do needs to show that this comes from Musiq Monks. It means Musiq Monks, you know. And then just out of the blue, Alistair came and he was like, bro, you know what?
I have an idea.
I have an idea. Let's call the album Astrology. Astrology, the song was actually made long
Yeah, it was the first
before
song
we
in
even
the
thought
album.
about the album.
Okay.
So we decided, you know what, we're giving the song's name Astrology. And that's where the idea came, and it was like, you know what, each song in the album can consist of a star sign.
Yeah.
Which means we're gonna have 12 songs.
Yes.
So out of the 12 songs, we're gonna name them.
Had you already finished these songs or
No,
at that point?
it was
At
still-
that point, we did not even start the
Oh,
album.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We only had one song for it.
Yeah,
which was
astrology.
astrology. Yeah.
And which is a bonus track.
Yeah,
Basically,
so 12
it's
songs
it's
due.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
So I think that's how the idea came of doing astrology. That's how Kas came in before the album, which is also part of astrology.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so
I
where
think Zodiac
Yeah,
on
I saw that,
Selvan
but
is
the-
part of
Yeah.
astrology, you know.
yeah, so there's where we
Okay.
there's I feel like there's
Okay.
where we try to identify to a specific thing where people can identify with us after the remixing era.
It's brilliant.
Yes.
So there's where we decided whatever we release is gonna have like a kind of astrological
Theme to it.
theme
Yeah.
and terminology to it. Yes.
Have you told the story before? This part of the story.
I
hope
think
not.
some
I hope
of the listeners
they
Yeah,
might
know.
some
know.
of
So
the-
whoever's a
some of the-
diehard
Yeah,
Musiq
the-
Monks supporter
yes.
knows this.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Yeah. But
So
yeah.
does the Cancer and the Pisces titles fit the personalities though on the songs?
I'm
That
actually a
was-
very groovy guy. I like happy music, so
Yeah,
yes, Cancer,
yeah.
I would say yes.
And the Pisces is your soulful and your.
Yeah.
It does it.
The,
it does
the
fit
overall
personalities.
idea
Mm.
where we got down to this whole astrology thing, the scales in music
Mhm.
is 12 scales as well. I don't
Yes.
know if you're familiar with that.
Mm.
And your star signs is 12.
Mm.
So all of those have a
Specific
relation.
sound.
So your Pisces will have your G scale.
Ah.
And
You thought about this, didn't you?
where we got a bit caught up. Now we are having a collab with S.I. Jones. We are having a collab with whatever. So now you guys turn out to be the same star sign.
Mm.
So we can't really do what we wanted to do with the album. So
What did you want to do?
the
The scale.
Oh, the
scale.
scale. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So when it's Pisces and Pisces is aligned to G sharp, we want to do a song in G
Yeah,
sharp.
sure.
But then the collaborations intertwined a bit because
Okay.
the
Oh, I see.
same people
Yeah.
is
Okay.
yeah, the
I
same
see.
month
It's not
and
actually,
whatever.
the album isn't basically what we actually wanted. And this is
Yes.
also what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Is that the album was created according to each and everybody's star sign.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm dead sure. But
We
your
wanted-
star sign isn't
Yes.
the song you would like, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
You
we
would
wanted
a
to be
Taurus and
direct.
would like maybe Pisces or
Like
Cancer
a relation
you
to
know.
the song, yeah.
So, and that's where the scale thing had to come in, because you like a certain type of
Yeah.
music, and in
Without
that
you
certain
knowing,
type
yeah.
of music, that's the scale you actually
Yeah.
your style
Associated
yes,
with,
you
yeah.
know. So
Is that a real thing?
it's a
Yes.
real thing.
That's a real thing.
We went deep.
You went
into
like
it.
you went in.
So
Hey?
Yeah.
basically, the song made Cancer
Yeah.
is not for me as
Yeah.
a Cancer.
Yeah.
Because it's
It's
not
made
on the
for all
scale
musical-
and the energy and the
Okay.
frequency
You
that it
know.
was supposed to be on.
Oh.
Yes. Understand.
Yeah.
So-
Is that why you're not exactly 100%
Yeah.
happy?
Happy, yes.
Because
But
there's people that would like Cancer, but they not
I'm a
Cancer.
Cancer,
They
but
like
yeah.
Taurus, but
But
they're not
okay.
Taurus,
yeah.
you know.
That's
yeah.
okay. You probably know a Cancer or a Taurus. That song probably belongs to them.
Definitely.
There's someone you're close with who is gonna link to the song of the
You know,
of the zodiac. That's why I find that to be so genius. Actually, particularly, I found it to be super genius. And I think what stood out the most for me listening to that particular project was I could hear like
The differences is we achieved
I was,
that.
I was
We
like,
actually
I was
achieved it.
driving and I was listening to that, and every song was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
okay.
Literally each and every song.
And we
sounds
try
different.
to express that thing you said earlier, where we always trying to do something different.
Yeah.
And the album explains exactly that, because each and every song does not sound the same.
It does not.
But there's that Musiq Monks
But there's
thing
a
that
Musiq
people,
Monks thing.
Each
Yeah,
and
the
every
people,
song. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna speak about
There's a
the
Musiq
album
Monks thing.
only, but all the songs we've made, released
Mhm.
by far, does not sound the same.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not fighting the people when they say this, are you fighting them like, nah, there definitely is not a Music Monks thing? Are you like, you
Yeah,
have a
there's
problem with
certain
people saying
there's
there's a Music
certain
Monks
things.
thing?
There's certain things where
I
they
really don't have a problem. But if you can explain it to me, like,
yeah
what
I'll try
makes
to find the
you
words,
think
guys.
that sounds like us?
yeah
I'll try to find the
Because
words.
we don't know our sound, but what do you?
because
What
we
do
just
you-
What
do
do you
yeah
hear in that song that
Guys,
sounds
listen
like?
to it creatively, man.
Yeah.
Use your creativity. Use your musical ear.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
yeah
Use your musical ear.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear what we hear
yeah
as your supporters, as the people that are so behind you guys.
Yeah.
So I think we need to wrap it up a little bit, and just to lead into that, on the conversation on the topic of supporters, and what can you say to your supporters and someone who is young and is listening to you guys and just feels like some things are so hard to reach and some things are so hard to do? What can you share? What words can you share to them?
are you going first
I-
Are you blanking?
Go for
Are you
it. Go for it.
I feel like
awesome? Thank you.
I feel like when you inspired, you should not want to do it because you want to be associated with some whatever.
Or want to put a status out there.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
I'm a DJ or
Yeah.
We have a lot of that. Actually,
You know-
people are
There's a
doing
lot,
stuff for the
yes.
sake of the status.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like if you are made for music, it's going to be with you regardless.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
if it's there and you are made for music, go for it.
You know, a lot of people believe they are made for music, guys. We've seen idols.
That,
But if you
I get it. I
but
get
if you
I get you.
if you
Because
feel,
it's just, you know,
Like you convinced.
music is what's
this is
booming
you.
in South Africa in today's
Yeah.
life. Okay, I'm gonna tap into it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I can't even like press one key. I'm just gonna do it. Find that
Yeah,
person.
but
Hey
if
Baba,
you-
I have 3 million here. What do you think? That's basically how the music industry in South Africa is. So I would inspire people to not go that way, but to find yourself.
no, but I'm saying if music
Yo,
is
yo.
for you, even if it's not for you and you just deciding you want to be part of it,
I mean, it's great
decide
advice.
if you're going to spend your time investing in it to get yourself to a certain point. Even if you are not musically inclined, even if you just want to be associated with music, but just have some kind of direction as to say, okay, I want to achieve this by associating myself with this. I want to produce, I want to learn this to be able to be a producer. You
Yeah.
understand? Just invest yourself
Basically,
into
give
it.
someone
'Cause-
something to speak about, not bad but good all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Because
That's
not
great
everyone
advice.
is talented or born
That's true,
musically.
and we don't say that enough. And it's
But
fair.
And,
If-
and literally, it's like their talent don't go far.
Yeah.
In today's life,
Yeah.
it's not
You're right.
about
Talent is not about talent.
Yeah.
It's not about
It's
talent.
If
not
you
about
feel like
talent.
you
Shucks,
are
that's,
there,
I'm sorry, that makes
go
me
for it.
wanna cry. It's sad to
It's
think
not-
that it's
it's
really
not
not
about-
about
Yeah.
talent, but it's the reality. It's
Mhm.
not
Yes.
about talent.
Yes.
Damn. But if you are talented, it does speak for itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the
basically.
upside.
You actually lucky when you make it.
You're lucky.
During talent.
Nah.
I would say you're
With
lucky.
hard work.
With hard
With
work.
hard work.
If you have both of it, you are there amongst the stars.
Yeah.
Amongst the
Like
stars.
Kabza, like you
Kabza.
can't deny the
Yeah, you
fact that
cannot.
Kabza
he's
is talent
talented
all the years.
and he's a hard worker.
Yeah.
He knows where he's
That guy
going
has
to.
been my inspiration since day one. Even my
Really?
music started
Really?
sounding like him when
Yeah.
I made
Where,
piano.
where is this music? I want to hear it.
Now
Yeah, we'll
I wanna hear
we'll
it.
send
Like,
it.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
it sounds like
No.
outdated.
it's
I guess.
But
nah.
you-
no,
if
but it
you-
there's
wouldn't
a feel
though. How
that's not
long?
even
Yeah.
that doesn't even sound outdated.
Yeah,
There's
it's
music
still
that
relevant.
actually sounds relevant in
Mm.
today's
Yeah.
music. Like
Mm.
there's a lot of piano songs made for TikTok.
Mm,
You know, it's just.
that's true.
But then you find music let me speak about your Lokshan Deep. That guy made music that sounds like today's music.
That's facts. That's actually factual.
As a hero,
You was ahead of
Definitely,
time,
that's
yeah.
actually factual. I actually did not think about that. That's factual. You're right, definitely ahead.
But because of trend, we all of us have to follow it because that's where we have
Do
to
you follow
make it.
trends?
No,
no,
I'm
we
against
hate
trend.
Yeah, I'm against trends too.
I'm against trend.
But there's where the
that's good.
money is.
That's true.
So
That's where
if-
them. But it's tricky though because one day you'll find yourself up there, then the next day you're down.
I would always
Yeah.
say
Which
I'm
is
not
the
I'm
terrible
not
thing about
chasing
it.
the money.
Sure,
I'm definitely not chasing the money. I'll wait for the money to chase me.
and it will chase you.
It will
I'm sure you
definitely
guys
chase
know. I mean,
Just
I'm sure
do
you
your
guys
thing,
know.
and
Do your thing, work, put your time in.
whenever money comes, it comes.
Most important, put your time in. Be
yeah,
how can I consistent? Be
Yeah.
consistent at all times.
very yeah.
You know.
I'm glad you guys as you're speaking from a point of you're not speaking from foreign words or quoting someone else's life or someone else's
I want
words.
you to understand
Jay-
now.
like understand it now, like Jay,
Yeah.
like understand it now. There's a reason why people are so obsessed with your music. There's a reason why
Yeah,
people are
there's-
so obsessed.
There's some
No,
background to it.
I wanna actually ask something else now before we kind of wrap it up. Do you align yourself specifically to the deep house community, or you're open? If I can put it like that.
We are open.
Or do you feel
we're
people
versatile.
pushing you towards the
Because
deep house community?
we come.
and not?
Sorry.
No, I'm done. Yeah, go
Because,
ahead.
because we come from the background of versatility
Yes.
as a whole. Like, we know I'm a piano, we know your classic house, we know soulful, we know
Afro,
since
no.
music has evolved at that stage and we were very young.
Yeah.
I feel like we're still young. And that time when we were invested into that music scene, it actually helped us to have been there that time already.
does, doesn't it?
because of
Now
the,
it's just like
the-
basically
yeah.
okay, let's do the basics what we had taught ourselves back in the day.
Yes.
Let's just
And
try
stay
something
relevant to the
different,
trend.
Yes, but I'm against trend.
I
once
hear
again.
against trends,
Yeah, but you're gonna
But
try
just-
and
yeah,
but the sounds is kick ass to the point where it's quite relevant. I mean, the
Yeah,
sound you guys,
yeah.
whatever you guys
Yes,
do, is very much relevant. But what I was asking
we're not
was,
as you said earlier, we're
You're
not,
not, you
we don't
definitely
like
not.
the
but do you
boxing.
find like a gravitational force boxing you, like
No.
people or the industry boxing you guys towards a certain
Towards-
corner?
no.
You don't find that.
But we
That's pretty
won't
cool.
find ourselves going out of, like, getting to a gig and playing a piano. We're not against it, but we
You
want
know
to
who
be
you are,
associated.
you know what you wanna do.
Yes.
I want people to actually know me for
for
what I
a
started,
specific
you know.
thing. Yeah.
For this
Yeah.
specific
Makes
brand, Musiq Monks.
Yeah.
You know when Musiq Monks come there, we playing deep house. It's
Sure.
sticks
Yeah.
to me.
And the thing is about the deep cut, the kind of deep that you guys, the deep soul that you cut, it's very high rotation radio play vibes.
We actually very rough.
Huh?
when it comes to be
Yeah.
rough, when it comes to playing like for crowded sound.
Yeah.
How do you know? I actually, there was a time whereby last year I remember I was like, I need to go to one of your guys' sets. It was last or just no, there was a time just after I was exposed to Casper, and I was like, I need to go and experience what you guys said. But then
Yeah.
I also had a show which clashed, so I couldn't make it. So now, now things become haywire. So I'm just gonna ask that you guys let me know when you're working, so that or where you're working, so I can go.
Yeah.
So I
No,
can
we
definitely do
go.
that.
I just want to go. And I remember that time I was like, guys, I only want to come from. Okay, I think Tim Deep? Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's
Yeah,
Tim
definitely.
AD.
Tim A.
Tim AD.
Thank you.
That's why
Tim
it's a
AD.
capital A.
Exactly. Tim A. Dip was also there, so I was just like, these two particular.
Oh, was it that
groups
living
that-
room?
I don't know. Was it at living room?
I
I
think it
think
was
so.
It might have
And
been.
it was a crazy night.
It
I
was a
wish
nice-
I
You
could have
had to-
made
you
it.
had
I remember.
to.
I think it might have been a living room show. I wish I couldn't, but I regret my decisions. But I also
Yeah,
had
but
to
there's
work,
many more.
unfortunately. Also, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot more coming.
Exactly. There's a lot more coming. Speaking of a lot more coming, just to close off, what can you let me in on that's coming?
Okay, so we.
No pressure. I know you just dropped. Not
Yeah,
Man.
that's what I wanted to say. We're giving the album,
giving it time, man.
giving the album its time.
I
But
think
we are
mid
definitely
year.
we are definitely trying to establish our record label.
That's a good plan.
Yes, so our initial plan was just to release our own music
Sure.
because we are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say done with labels, but we
Ooh.
just
Done
want
with
to.
labels.
No, that's beneficial to us.
I feel I'm
But
done with labels.
It's
But just to release our own music. But now we want to establish the
the record label.
the record label by maybe having some artists release under us, as well as ourselves releasing our own music on there.
I love that.
But we will
love
have
that. Love that.
some record label releases as well here and there.
I trust. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are probably one of them. I won't say consistent. I want to say consistent, and I also want to say, hey, nya release amara yaz. Like, so
Yeah,
I
we
wouldn't be
released it.
surprised if you guys decide to just like,
Now we just decided
Yo.
you know what, we're
Yeah,
not
take a
releasing.
break,
We
yeah.
wanted to release. We had a discussion like
Yeah.
early in the year. We were like, okay, you know what?
March.
Hello.
Yeah.
I feel we're not consistent enough. We have the song. Let's just give him the
Yeah.
song. And then I was like, nah, let's not release. And then,
Give time.
hello, you know, what do you think about May, our first release after the album? Nah, let's
let's
wait, you
chill.
know.
Okay.
I think we can
respect
give
that.
an anniversary there by July.
Sure.
Yeah, I think in
Yeah.
July.
That sounds good.
we'll
That sounds
give
good.
them.
Okay. Any last words before we say bye bye?
Thanks for
Yeah,
having
thanks
us.
for having
Thank you,
us.
guys.
That's the last
Thank
word.
you. Thank
Thanks for having
you.
us, yeah.
Oh, thank you guys. This means so much to me, honestly speaking. And yeah, this means a lot. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in, for
was
joining
nice
me, and for
having
telling
us,
me
yeah.
your story. Honestly speaking, I hope we do you justice when it comes to how we package everything and put it
Yeah.
out there for you guys as well. And just because I really want people to, I mean, look, online, like I said, it's music. So now we're just trying to, make sure to let people know that you're not AI or robots. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not AI. Like,
Yeah.
do you get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, cool. That's everything there from your guys' side. Okay, so we can sign out. Side session signing out. I don't know when this is dropping. It'll drop when it drops. Okay, sharp. This is Side Sessions. This is LO Cafe. Nick's the DJ. Musiq Monks signing out. Mwah!